Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, Lady V. Thank you, supporters, subscribers, and Patreons. Please share these videos with those who you think it might resonate with. If you're interested in any of my services, books, merch, t-shirts, webinars, sessions, and higher realm magic information and meditations, please visit higherrealmholistics.com. Good day, Brave Awakened Ones. Queen Bee here. How you doing? We have the victory. Today is the 3rd of February. Happy Monday for those on my side of the world, 2020. As you guys know, yesterday was a nice sized portal that brought in that hasn't happened in like over 900 years, okay? The mirror image, and I had a amazing experience with the red dragon queen, who I knew nothing about. That energy just came through me and had me connect. I channeled her, and her energy transformed me. God, the words, can't find the words. This energy was transformative. Okay. Just like the White Queen, Sophia Goddess energies was transformative for the earth, for everyone who embraced that energy, who channeled that energy, who allows that energy to enter them. That is the divine Christos, divine feminine Christos energy. Okay, that's the Sophia energy. And this energy was something different. It's something very different. Like I said in my previous video that I made yesterday, her energy, when it entered me, I went from white to bright red. And Yeshua was on this side and Thoth was on this side, and they were with me as this was happening. And I was kind of shocked that I went from white to red. And I heard from within me, so that was her energy within me while it was merging within me, said, this is one of your galactic forms. So I always thought my galactic form was white. I could always see what I looked like. It was very angelic looking, but this time I looked like it was dragon it was dragon because I had wings. The wings were different. I was like, what the deuce? And that energy was being used to deal with viruses and exposing people and things and stuff like that, and also serving a major way as a main portal opener for this 22 master builder energy. Okay. So I was like, okay, I've never experienced this red dragon queen energy. What is going on? So I typed in red dragon queen because that's the way it goes. Like I said, I go in blind. I surrender just to the process. Okay. And everything's very organic when it comes to me. I never know what's coming up. It just happens. Okay. And that could be scary. That can be scary. But it started in 2012. And the first time it happened, first apparition, first being that appeared to me, besides Yeshua and Mother Mary, who are always with me, and angels who are always with me as a child. And I had demonic attacks, seeing demons and stuff and fighting them since I was a tiny child, since I was like 4. Okay. But this is the first being that I had no clue what the heck it was, which was Lakshmi. I'm like, what is a Lakshmi? When she told me her name. And then she gave me clues through my sister and my BFF, and they had the same exact images as the way she appeared to me. And I learned more about her. And I said, okay, so you seem to be cool. I'm here. I'm open. I'm ready. Guide me. Whatever you have to teach me comes to me. She's part of my oversoul. Now, the Red Queen energy, just like the Goddess Sophia energy, is something completely different. Just like the Kali energy is something different. They're not part of my oversoul. They are these amazing galactic energies that certain of us channel. Not channeling as in like you see like these people talking about they're channeling aliens and things like that and different masters and you know and angels. No, this is something completely different. Yes, I have a message to bring, but it's channeling just like the Goddess Sophia energies for us to ground into earth. But with the this Red Queen dragon energy, it's like she came from below and came from above and met within my heart, and like my heart turned into my white crystal. It's like the white queen goddess energy was there, the Christos energy was there, because my heart was like the crystal that I have, the like the 3-pound crystal quartz that was beaming. But then that was my heart. It turned into my heart, and the rest of me was the red dragon queen. Like my form wasn't completely a dragon, but sort of, and the wings changed from my usual angelic, whatever. Any which ways, I'm still trying to make sense of it. So I looked up this whole red dragon queen thing. Okay, let's get to the proper cameras. Now, straight up, just like I didn't know anything about the Hindu masters, I didn't know much about them at all until Lakshmi came to me, and then one by one I met them. I knew nothing about the whole Mayan thing. Very little. Only when I used to watch Ancient Aliens. We'll get into that because who the archaeologists are saying who she is, um, she's possibly was the wife of Pakal the Great, which he ruled in the 7th century. And he's known as the ancient astronaut. So this is very important. Remember this. He was known as the ancient astronaut, and that's when she was alive, around that time, right? 7th century. Now, this is her actual skull. This is the actual skull from the sarcophagi. Look, here it is. And they discovered this in 1994. She has her own pyramid. Now I know why they were talking about the pyramid. Those was talking about the pyramid. Okay, just hit me. Duh. So she has her own pyramid. See, there's her skull. This is actually shot straight from the sarcophagi from the archaeological site. And this was a mask that was on her. And all right, let's go into it. This was the bust made from the skull. You know, they use their computer programs and reconstruct and stuff like that. And this is what she supposedly looked like. Even though I was shown that her skin was more my color, but you know, they always lighten shit up, right? So this is what she looked like, except she was darker complected. So this is it. All the ancient Mayans were darker complected. So this is what she looked like. Yes, and she had that elongated skull. And no, it wasn't from putting flat boards on their heads. And remember, they're saying that her husband was Pakal the Great, who's also the one on those glyphs that they show in all those alien shows, the ancient astronaut. That's him. I don't believe for a second that these Mayans are from this earth. Not one dang bit. Never did. Because I was watching those shows since I was a kid. Never did. And, when I took archaeology, I have a dual degree in cultural anthropology and psychology. But archaeology was one of the classes I took. And it never looked right to me. And what they were saying to me never made sense whatsoever. The professors, lies, all lies. They feed us lies, people. Okay, so that's her. Now, this is the symbol for the red dragon in Mayan astrology, which I know nothing about. A zip, zero, nada. So I looked it up. Red dragon, galactic, because since Thoth and Yeshua said this is one of your galactic. This is your galactic form. This is your galactic form. I was like, okay, what the heck does that mean? Never heard that term before. So this is the symbol for it on the glyphs. That's what it looks like. We could close this out. We already saw her. Okay. So let's look, who was the Red Queen? Identity of the female Maya dignitary from the, it was temple number 8. That's what they call it. Was it Palanik, Palacu, whatever, Mexico. I can't pronounce things properly. Okay, so again, here we go. They are trying to piece together things about her. She had, in her tomb, she had a sarcophagus, and she was buried in a temple that was it looked like a step pyramid. Okay. And her body was painted red by this mercury oxide solution thing. Her body was painted red. And she had all these jewels and everything. And laying outside of her sarcophagus, there were 2 bodies of children. There was a 10-year-old boy who was decapitated. And there was I think 13-year-old girl whose heart was pulled out. Ugh. They were into that. So I guess that's the way they buried people. I don't know if those were her children. Well, actually, through the glyphs, they said she had 4 boys. So those kids, they couldn't have been her children. And her age was said to be between 50 and 60 years old. In her 50s, they said. So could have those been her kids? Yeah, but I doubt it. They were probably just sacrifices. And this is Pakal, King Pakal. That's an actual mask of his face. And of course, he had that really long, elongated skull, and he's known as the ancient astronaut. Okay, so we'll get to that later. So that's the glyph. I wanted to play a little bit about her right here. This is a pretty good video. I'll put the link in the description.
Recorded history, Palenque has several powerful women from which to choose. In the mid to late 1990s, archaeologists came up with 3 possibilities. The first contender was a woman from Palenque named Yol Iknal, who was the first female ruler in all of Maya recorded history.
Now, that is who she presented herself to me as, that she was the first female ruler of Palenque. That is the way she showed herself to me. So I'm going by that hypothesis being the correct one.
She was the daughter of King Khan Balam, who left no male heir. She ruled the kingdom from December 23, 583 AD to November 4, 604 AD. Under her reign, Palenque suffered a great defeat by neighboring regional power Calakmul Mul in 599 AD, but she remained on the throne, and the city held on to its prestigious status. She was succeeded by her son, Ahenyomat. Researchers also speculated that
So I'm not going to go into the whole thing because that's the way she presented it to me. Feel free to go and investigate. Okay. So red galactic dragon, again, there's the glyph for it. All right. I will read what that is. And this is astrodreamadvisor.com. There were plenty of explanations. Just put in red galactic dragon and you find it. Red dragon is your conscious self, who you are and who you are becoming. This is what her energy is bringing. Who you are and you are becoming on the galactic level, your greatest and highest self. This portal wasn't just about, it's like it opened it up to a whole nother world. This was a galactic opening. Okay, the red dragon represents the root source of life, which is why it's red. It's very much connected to the root chakra, which, by the way, we did those meditations that merged the bottom chakras with the heart and the upper chakras with the heart. You can go back and do them. Okay. The nurturance and support of the primary being, source creator. And within it are found the primal waters of unity. This is where your deepest roots receive true nourishment. Red dragon is the energy from contained within the formless of the primordial sea. Primal trust means making choices with no guarantees, knowing that divine nurturance will provide what is needed for your journey. It means making choices moment to moment. Remember, I've been saying since last week that we have to live, well, not since last week, it's been since January, right? We have to live moment to moment. We have to live glory to glory. Same thing as moment to moment. And we have to live our best life now. With every moment, it's what is the best thing I could do now? That's how my oversoul put it. Like, it could mean something as mundane as the best thing I could do now, for instance, is go put away my laundry, which I did finally, by the way. But when I'm done doing this video, what's the best thing I could do now is go finish my prayer and meditation. That is the best and the highest thing I could do right now. When I'm done with that, what is the next best and highest thing I could do right now? Well, make my bed. Literally, that's the way that's how my oversoul put it. And I spoke on it many, many times since the beginning of this year. Okay. It means making choices moment by moment, implicitly trusting your innate steering mechanism of heart knowing. Primal trust implies surrendering, there's that magic word I'm always using, to the will of the divine self, letting go of what your ego deems to be control of the outcomes in your life. It means deeply trusting the process that are at work within your present spiral of evolution, spiraling up, right? The energy of the red dragon asks you to embrace the depth of your receptivity. Okay? You can read the rest later. I will put the link. Okay? This is a lot of confirmation. The red dragon represents energy matrix lines that look like a web in the universe, which is what it looked like when I was out there taking on this form, through which all points are connected in time and space. Holy crap. Okay, because I didn't read this whole thing before. Oh, wow. This energetic web of communication is known as the crystal grid network. Oh, this makes sense. Okay, confirmation for what I went through yesterday when I said it expanded. I expanded, my energy expanded as the red dragon queen, and then connected to others around the world who had that same form. And we formed, it looked almost like the flower of life pattern to me as usual, because I work with the flower of life. That's probably why Thoth was there. And we were working on what's going on right now. So, wow. Wow. It is the cauldron of creation, a potent field in which all things are not only possible, but constantly being created. Wow. Within this grid. Remember, when I connected with the other Red Dragon Queens and Kings, we were working on the macro level. And then I shrunk back. Oh, I could literally feel my field when I do that. I shrunk back to work on the micro level with my own life, and had Thoth and Yeshua there saying, you know, creating my new building and everything in it. And then Thoth said to me, this is how you created your pyramid. And I was like, what the heck is he talking about? You know, it's like, I didn't feel a connection to Isis because she's a large part of my oversoul. I was like, no, you created those pyramids over there. What's up with this? So now I know what's going on. Wow. This grid connects to the larger holograms of reality with your own, the micro and the macro. Its energy lines connect all places, times, and events, even those that are seemingly unrelated. Well, quantum entanglement, right? All phenomena and all actions are part of this larger whole. It is the very foundation for telepathy and synchronicity. Red Dragon embodies unity in which all things are one with the source. Dang. Oh, read this, guys, over and over again. Holy cow. Fill your cup with sweet waters. Remember, we did that. Our cup is overflowing. Well, it's going to be overflowing for those who are ready for it, who surrendered to it. Remember, it's surrendering to it, just like you surrender, then you surrender again, and trust. That's how I got this humongous, beautiful free office, you know? So it's about surrendering to that. Wow. I'll make sure to put the link in the description. You guys must read this definition. Woo. Okay. Now with that, I had two very important symbols. Now this butterfly symbol came to me actually in the beginning of the year. It literally, I woke up and there was a huge butterfly that looked like that, black and yellow, beautiful, bright black and yellow. And it said it was like a couple weeks ago. It said it came to give me its medicine. I was like, okay, I'll take it, because I've had many spirit animals since 2012 come to me. Not that I knew anything about spirit animals from the beginning, okay? As part of my little butterfly book over here, okay? My Evolution, which is a triggering book, also activation. So is this video. This video is very activating, okay? So soak it in, baby. Soak it in. It's very important to soak it in. So this yellow and black butterfly came to me a few weeks ago in January, and I allowed to take it in. And then I was shown this. Okay. This came with it because I get these images of the tarot. I have a very strong connection with the tarot on a very high level. All right. I was shown these cards in this order. Okay. Let me get to this camera so I could, camera one, so I can make sure you guys see it properly. All right. It was difficult seeing things backwards. Okay. It was the Death card, meaning a long coming transformation that's completely going to, and this is the micro and the macro. Okay. Your outer world, and the macro being the entire earth, what's going on with everybody, and then what's going on in your personal life. Okay. So this is the overturning of everything, slow change that's been coming. And then I was shown this, all of a sudden, major change. All of a sudden, you're going to lose your job. All of a sudden, you're going to get an office. All of a sudden, you're going to get some money. All of a sudden, these people are going to pop up in your life. So literally, that's how it's going to be, like in spurts, which has been going on for me. It's been going on to me very passively, right? It started at the end of December. It was very passive for me. Well, I couldn't say it was passive because I've been working my ass off, right? Since 2012, well, all my life, basically. So this is coming into your highest and best. Remember, this is all about your highest So bam, all these, but these are great sudden changes, really great. So if you have the inkling, all of a sudden your spouse wants to move somewhere else and you know you're supposed to go, time to go. So then this happens. So okay, the long changes, right? And then the sudden, and then from that, it pushes you through the threshold, coming in from one world to the other world, to your new world. And this is what your new world looks like. So that is what's represented, especially these two cards, the black and the yellow butterfly. This is the message of the black and yellow butterfly. And we'll read a more formal definition. The black on a butterfly means, okay, and this really coincides. This is the main black butterfly meaning, but encounter with a black butterfly does not only mean a physical death, it can also mean the end of something else, a relationship, a job, yada, yada. Job, yada, yada. But a butterfly can also indicate change in your life, which is what we're being told. But it's also going to be death. Death of the old ways. Complete death of the old ways. Death of the old system. Okay? Death of the old system. Death of the old way. And within that death, a new rebirth. Okay? A new start. Renewal. Rebirth. A solution to a previously unsolved problem, the end of the old life and the beginning of a new one. Okay? Complete end and beginning. And here it is. For those of us who are spiraling up, okay? It could be to different degrees. It could be on a huge grand scale. It could be on a smaller scale. Okay? For those of us who are spiraling up, we go into the yellow of the butterfly. And blah, blah, blah. Seeing a yellow butterfly is a sign of joy, happiness, and hope. And it's soon. That's why it's sudden. It's sudden. A lot of people see the tower currency as bad. I don't, because I love change. Part of my number is 55. I love change, and I'm a walking tower card. Sometimes it's a bit much to handle because I go into a place and everything that's been hidden comes to light, and it's total turnover. Okay, it means that soon you will meet a spiritual master or be given a teaching that could help you change your life or solve a problem. It goes way beyond that. Okay, what this is all about. It's positive change, okay? And it's new relationships, unexpected help, a birth of a child, a rebirth. This is the rebirth part. Beginning of a new life, an end of misfortune, the end of sorrows. Take that in. Take this in, y'all. Take this in. It's the end of the darkness. And remember, it's not just, it's in your personal life. If you're spiraling up now, if you're stagnant, no, you won't see these change starting now, because this is the portal that opens us up to it. That mirror image portal, the 2020, 02/02/2020. Okay. New beginning, master builder. Oh my God, the energy is so intense. I'm dizzy. Woo. Whoa. Okay. The black and the yellow. The rebirth, total destruction of the rebirth, and it's sudden. The yellow also has to do with it's sudden, but it's a great sudden. It's great if you're spiraling up. It's great. That's the message of the yellow butterfly. Now, why am I bringing the yellow butterfly up again, even though it came to me a couple of weeks ago? Because literally I was rollerblading and two of them literally flew into my face. I'm talking hit me in the face because I heard that. Because I thought, okay, great, nice message. Okay, yay. I heard when they smacked me, it was like one. I was like, what the heck? And then another one right there. It was so funny. Thank God I'm steady on my feet and I didn't fall. But like people laughed at me because I was like, what the? That was so strange. So, because it came out of nowhere. So the reason why the butterfly smacked me in the face, because like I said, I go kicking and screaming, but I go and sometimes I need to be smacked upside the face and upside the head. So I was, at least it was butterflies this time. Thank you. Let it be butterflies, not a brick with a painting of a butterfly on it. So yeah, the butterfly smacking me in the face is because I did not share this message. I thought it was just for me. I really did. But it's for everyone. But it's perfect that it's coming now, that I was smacked in the face with the butterflies now again, because it goes along with the whole red dragon queen energy and what it signifies, what's going on with this energy that is now came through this portal, came together, life is being breathed into it again. Now, the numbers that came with it was 1010. Again, ever since I saw the first butterfly that it came to me in its ethereal form, the butterfly medicine energy came to me, the spiritual animal one came to me, I've been nonstop with 1010. 1010 nonstop, 1010 nonstop. So the 1010 is it's the energy within that red dragon queen energy and the black and yellow butterfly. Okay. I love this website. I never was into angel numbers. I knew about numerology because it was something I did as a kid, when I did astro charts as a kid, charging the kids in the neighborhood, $1, $5 if they wanted the whole thing. Me and my sisters, we were entrepreneurs for a very long time. So so I always looked at it on that end, never angel numbers, until Yeshua literally guided me to this website, told me the name, I looked it up, and just for confirmation of it, the same time, my older sister, see, July 22, 2012, that's when and the first time it came to me was in 2012 also. My older sister was like, hey, I had a dream that Jesus told me about angel numbers. And then I found this website and I was like, bitch, I'm on the same website. You've got to be kidding me. So that was we were both like, what? Freaking out. And my older sister's a normie. She's, because of my family lineage, she's very prophetic and everything. Even though she's a normie, you could still be very prophetic because of her soul age and all. She's not a light worker, I should say. That's all. So the number 1010 is comprised with the vibration and attributes of double number 1 plus the power energy of number 0 appearing twice. And what does 1010 add up to? 20. Amplifying its qualities. Number 1 relates to the attributes of new beginnings, creation, and creativity. Motivation, progress, intuition, inspiration, happiness, and positivity. Intuitive and assertiveness, because you need to be assertive. This is action. The Red Queen is all about freaking action. Okay? And we use the Christos energy, which is balanced now with the divine feminine and masculine Christos energy to manifest. The Red Queen is the action behind the White Queen or the White King. Okay? So that is what we're using. And the Red Queen energy is coming, divine queen, red dragon queen energy, it goes into both males and females because it's going into balance to put action into the Christos energy to actually have the physical manifestation. This video is going longer than I thought, but it is so necessary. Let me make sure I'm on the right camera still. Yes, I am. Très bien. Très bien. Okay. So, I'm feeling so lightheaded. I'm so vortexy. #vortexy. I'm copywriting that, okay? The number 1 reminds us that we create our realities, our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Number 0 represents potential or chance, a spiritual journey. So that's why it's 1010. The 1s are representing the physical and the 0s are representing the ethereal. As it is above, so it is below. As it is within, so it is without. That's what the 1010 is all about. developing your spiritual aspects, potential choice, the spiritual journey, listening to your intuition and higher self. Okay, oneness and wholeness, continuing cycles and flow, the beginning point. 0 also relates to God force, universal divine energy source, and magnifies the influences of the numbers it appears with. Angel number, I have to hold on. Whoa. Angel number 1010 indicates that it is time for personal development. But if you add them up with the 20, it's the internal and the external. It is the micro and the macro, okay? Spiritual awakening, enlightenment, and remember, this is not just for you. This is for the whole solar system, actually, not just Earth. Remember, it's the whole solar system that's awakening and ascending. Keep your thoughts focused and intentions on your spiritual mission and life purpose, and your elevated vibrations will attract abundance and positive energies into your life. Use affirmations and maintain a positive attitude to draw towards you all that you need along your path. That goes with the red dragon, right? There you go. It goes along with the red dragon. This is the numerology I was shown that goes with the red dragon, along with the butterfly, along with the red queen. Dang. Nice little package. Here you go. Okay. Wow. 1010 encourages you to keep your beliefs, thoughts, and mindset focused upon your spirituality and your life purpose, as you are now creating your own reality. We hit that point. Like I said, it's going to be like this. Better be spiraling up to create the positive reality instead of the negative reality, okay? Engage yourself in creating positive endeavors and activities, and use your personal skills and talents in a productive manner. Listen to the guidance of your angels and your intuition. I would say your oversoul and your angels. Intuition, serve your soul mission with passion. Okay, the angel number 1010 urges you to pay attention to your intuition, thoughts, and impressions, as these are revealing the answers to your prayers and are providing guidance. Like I said, the number one connection that you need to maintain nonstop, constantly, every day, all day, is your oversoul. Your oversoul is your direct connection with source. All right. And if you ask, how do I connect to my oversoul? Go back, people. Go back. Watch the other videos. The research is the journey and the activation. Okay. So that's why I don't give rudimentary answers like that. That is you get activated as you research. The same way I had to research the red dragon queen and understand what the butterfly was, even though when the red butterfly appeared, I got these cards were flashed in my face, especially these two, along with the meanings. I still had to look it up to make sure and everything like that. Okay. Angel number 1010 tells you that you will find personal success and fulfillment in your endeavors. So it's time for that personal fulfillment. Let's get back over here. I mean, that energy is flowing through me so hard right now. And if you're vortexing up, you will receive it. Okay. We all receive it to different degrees. There are very few who are actual portals for this energy, okay? But all will receive it who are open to it. It's like not everybody was a main portal for the White Queen, Sophia Goddess energies to actually ground in and bring in that balance, because you had to be balanced yourself. You had to be that unclogged vessel. You had to be vibrating at a certain point, and your soul had to be, evolved and matured to a certain level to be able to do that, to be able to withstand those energies. This is another energy that you have to be able to withstand. And of course, we're like the same way. Take a Shekinah rose. Okay. I love Shakina Rose. I even had a session with her like about 6 years back. She was one of the few people I've spoken with. So she has her thing with the light language, and she's a certain vessel for a certain energy, right? So that's why I'm a vessel for the white queen Sophia energy, a main one, and also now apparently the red dragon queen that I didn't know anything about. But again, I just surrendered to it. That's what happens when you live in a state of surrender. Okay. Again, has to do with soul maturity. All right. My soul is very old. I'm a double Pisces. And thank goodness I'm a Taurus moon to ground me. All right. So is every double Pisces geared towards this? No. It has to do with your divine mission and purpose. Everyone's divine mission and purpose separate. So it was a long video, but well worth it, people. All right. So Queen V out. And yeah, let's create, babies. Let's make this new world. Let's make heaven on earth. Bye.